Okay, to get things started, we're gonna use the rectangle tool, draw out the head shape, something like that. Now we select the polygon tool and make sure that you have corners set to 3. And while drawing this shape out, you want to hit Control and then drag it out. Okay, that's good. Rectangle tool again. Just draw a rectangle, just make sure it's bigger than the triangle. And you want to make sure that you have snapping to nodes toggled on, the first and third option. As for select, we want to select this triangle, drag it over right there until the top is aligned with this rectangle. So you want to hit shift to select both of these objects. We go to path, difference, and now we have our ear shape. Just drag this right on top, snap right to the edge. As to select the ear again, we'll drag this down and make it smaller. Make it a little bit wider too. Okay, so now we hit Control D to duplicate, H to horizontally flip it. Just drag it across until it snaps to the other edge. And now we can take the head shape, hold down shift, select both ears, do path, union, and now everything is one shape all together. And now to draw this bottom portion of the head, we need to select this, go to path, object to path, and to edit paths by nodes tool. We want to select these bottom 2 nodes, just like that, and hit this button to add a new node right in the center of those 2. Click off. Click so we just have this one node. Oh, click off, okay. Drag this down. Okay, that was good. Now this has a little bit too tall, so we're gonna click to the side and drag over to make sure that we have all 3 nodes selected. While holding down Control, we're gonna drag all 3 of these up all together. That was good like that. Okay, now it's time to do the legs. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Get our rectangle tool again. Draw this out. Okay, like that. And now we want to turn this. This is an object, so we want to turn it into a path. So we do object to path. And now because we only want to do one corner rounded, we need to have a certain path effect. If we try to do it normally, we'll round every corner, and that's not what we want. So we hit S to select this, go to path, path effect, hit the plus button. You want to type in corner, I already have, select corner. Edit path by nodes tool, and now you'll notice the corner nodes are all green, and that means that we can edit each one individually. So we select the one that we want, bring it up. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to hit Control D to duplicate this leg. Bring both of these up, snap to the head to keep it in line. Hit Shift to make sure you have both legs selected. Control and drag them both down. Okay, right there looks good. Circle tool, now we'll draw the little collar in between. Oops. You want to make sure you hold down Control as you draw a circle so it stays as a perfect circle and not an ellipse. Select your circle, go to your fill and stroke tab. We're going to turn this to more of a gold color. Okay, that looks good. Now we want to make sure that everything's lined up. that this collar piece is aligned up to the top of the legs and it's also in the center of the legs. So what we'll do is hit, while holding down shift, select the leg, the collar, and the other leg. Go to the Align and Distribute tab. We want to hit this Align Top Edges, so now everything's aligned to the top. And then we want to hit this second option, and that will make everything equal. The collar will be centered perfectly between the legs. Okay, for the body, let's go to the rectangle tool again. Draw that out. That looks good like that. S to select. We'll snap that right to the edge of the leg. Let's go to the color picker tool. Select the leg color so it matches. Okay, so now we want to do the same effect that we did for the leg. So we're going to have to go to Path, Object to Path, and Path Effects, plus, and then Corners again. Now we can end for the Edit Paths by Nodes tool. Take this top right node and drag it down. Okay, that looks good like that. Okay, so now it's time to do the two back legs. S to select. So we're just going to Control D twice. Drag these back. All we have to do now is just shrink this leg down a little bit. That, move it over so it snaps to the edge of the body. Take this leg. That's okay, right there is good. Again, we'll just drag this down again. Right there, we'll drag it past the body to get a little bit of an edge to show that the leg's actually behind the body. And to finish things up, now all we have to do is the tail. So we'll take this front leg again, Control D, duplicate, bring it over, hit H to horizontally flip it, V to flip it vertically, click it twice until you get these arrows that allow you to turn it. While holding Control, select turn it 1, 2, 3 times. And now we're going to line this up the body. So we'll select the body, plus the tail, go to your Align and Distribute tab again, and select Align right sides. Now everything's aligned together. Okay. And now we'll combine the body with the legs. Select the body, plus the two legs, all while holding Shift, and go to Path, Union. And now that's all together. And there you have it. There you have your minimalistic cat design all done by just using simple shapes.